What's going on, gamers? We got some exciting news here about Naughty Dog's next games, Uncharted 5 being on the list, being one of them. A lot of people were thinking there's also an Uncharted 1 remake, which I think is possible as well. I think they probably got a lot cooking up. Because if you know, this generation, they kind of like missed the window big time, and it's disappointing because usually when you think of Naughty Dog, they usually always had something for a PlayStation generation recently. And it really sucked to see them not drop a huge game this generation already and then get ready to have something like Intergalactic around the corner. A lot of people wanted that Last of Us multiplayer or at least some type of single player next gen game. But that window's been missed. But the best thing they can do now is just get these out. So, according to some sources, and I've been reading a couple pages on this, I don't know if you guys have too, that this Uncharted, whether it's a remake or Uncharted 5, pretty sure it probably would be Uncharted 5 because it makes sense knowing that him and Elena would have a daughter, has been in development for over 3 years. They have said they've been working on another game. And it makes sense that it will be Uncharted 5. It says news on Uncharted 5, a new report from Insider Alir. Another thing that I think is cool is when you realize there's going to be some different direction going on here. Because you know, Neil Druckmann's working on Intergalactic and probably something else. Says the story reportedly features both Nathan Drake and his daughter Cassie as dual protagonists. Then we have Mr. Sean here, who directed The Lost Legacy, is said to be leading the project. I think this is good because Uncharted definitely needs a different mentality than Neil Druckmann to continue leading it. When you think about the way Uncharted 2 and 3 were, Amy was there with Bruce Straley. They did a really good job. He was around as well, too. I think when it comes to Neil, he should stick to the direction that he wants to go. Don't mess with Uncharted. You know what I mean? It's already fine the way it is. Nathan Drake had a nice send off on Uncharted 4. I wish there would have been more gameplay, obviously. But I think when it comes to 5, they should focus on keeping everything as organic as possible and have it to where his daughter is obviously going to be probably some Laura Croft type, knowing them. Uh, Growing up with Nathan being kind of a supervisor watching over her and them building a relationship. Sony does that a lot with their games. Like if you notice a lot of their games, it's like this father-son bond or something else in some other game, but there always seems to be that and then maybe a send-off. Hopefully that's not the case with Drake, or maybe he just kind of retires off. Who knows what's going to happen though, but there's always something like that with Naughty Dog or in Sony games if you notice that. So I think that his daughter will probably grow up to be something like some Laura Croft type of character, but with him watching over her, obviously still being in shape in a certain way, but they have to show his age, obviously. I don't think they're going to Joel us in that sort of sense, but there's going to be something interesting in it where I think it'll be a little bit more different and not as brutal like Last of Us, which is more realistic, grounded survival. Not that Uncharted doesn't have that kind of sense to it, but it's more, when it launched, you know, it kind of felt more cartoony and comic like. So hopefully they stick to that. They might ground it a little bit, as I can see they've done with some of their other games. But when it comes to, I think this game, they need to make sure that they kind of stick with that balance. And I think they will be fine because if you think about Intergalactic, it's not kind of going down the route of the Last of Us route. That's a little bit different. So we're going to see how that plays out. I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. And they said the game will possibly launch in 2029. And I think either it's going to be a PlayStation 6 exclusive or it may be a cross-gen game. Knowing Naughty Dog's engines, it'll be able to scale very fine. But will they need PS6 exclusives around that time, depending on the launch window, right? I think so. So do you guys think this is going to be a PS6 exclusive, or do you think it's going to be cross-gen? It's going to be interesting finding out what that's going to be. Going down to some comments here, Pio says, I think the way 4 ended was perfect, but if this game has sections where you play as Nate and he passes the torch to his daughter, I have zero issues with this. Yeah, there's no problem with that. I think that makes perfect sense. Like there's been a long window. What's been going on? Well, his daughter's been raising up, you know, herself along with them in certain aspects. What I mean by that, well, you know, I think she has that Nathan Drake DNA where she has to wander off and probably has to do some stuff. And then there's going to be like that relationship with him, with her as well, and Elena as well, since she's capable also. But she's going to obviously have some mischievous aspects to her. Is going to want to wander and adventure, and he's going to have to look after her. So there'll be like some bond with that. We have As I said, wish they'd make it a co-op game if there's dual play. I don't know about that when it comes to Naughty Dog games. We'll see though. Let me guess. Nathan will die when a big arm woman beats him to death with a baseball bat. That's absolutely hilarious. I wanted a sequel in the same vein as The Lost Legacy rather than Uncharted 4. Why on earth would Nate and Elena agree to let their daughter embark on life-endangering adventures after they both committed to going legit at the end of the fourth game? Dude, it's the DNA, man. It's the way things work. I think you're kind of like making that a little bit too dumbed down. Casey Drake, Uncharted. Don't give me hope. There's a lot of people that definitely will want to see that. I think it could end up working out well if they do it right. Perfection. I knew they wouldn't just do Cassie. A father-daughter dynamic is going to be awesome for a game like this. 100% agree. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think about this. Going over to the next thing here, though, I don't know if you guys know, but Capcom stays on fire. Seriously, guys. Resident Evil Requiem, Monster Hunter Stories 3. Now we got Pragmata hitting an 86 Metacritic at the moment. They just are just on fire and are just in God mode, I'm telling you. For years, Capcom has been killing it. Right now, we got reviews coming out for Pragmata. All you got to do is just go to Metacritic, or you can even go over here and type Pragmata, right? I mean, it's all guys, it's all over the place. Like, it's like, damn, Capcom, slow down here a little bit. But anyways, Digital Downloader gave it a 10, Monster Vibe gave it a 10, Hey Poor Player gave it a 10, GameSpew gave it a 10. They just continue to tear it up. But when you're thinking, man, I don't know, maybe I might want to wait. This may not be a day one buy, right? Because we got Soros around the corner with some other games as well. And then Capcom's like, oh, you're going to buy it. And they're able to get like not only this game on Switch 2, but they have Resident Evil Requiem on Switch 2. They just continue to just impress me. Like, they are literally, when it comes to third party, at the top, the best in the world, and they have been, and they do not die off. So you can sit here and type Pragmata, right? And you go down, it's all over the place. 86 meta, PC 89, though most are on PlayStation, and then Switch 2 having 6 Metacritic scores. It's all over the place. Pragmata review, Capcom's charming sci-fi shooter feels like it's from moons ago. Pragmata, wherever you go, I'll be there. Coming soon to Series X, PS5, Switch 2, and PC on April 7th. Team, it's not that far away, literally 4 days. It goes IGN giving it an 8. Okay, not a 7, right? Pragmata's old school approach to level design and pacing provides a decent foundation for what it does best. Heavy, satisfying shooting and a unique real-time puzzle system that deepens its action. Punchy shooting action and a creative hacking puzzle gameplay mechanic make combat the true highlight of Pragmata. This is the impressive thing about Capcom. They're not just deepening their series, kind of like Nintendo does, but they're consistently making new IPs and are reaching new peaks with it, and then making spin-offs like Monster Hunter Stories, and then we reach to the third one, that's doing very well. It's not like it's going down. They are improving all genres of their legacy IPs and giving you new IPs. You just can't really get mad at Capcom. Like, they're literally showing you how to do it. And not only are they doing that, but they're setting a new bar for optimization. Like, look at Resident Evil Requiem being able to run 60 frames per second on Switch 2. Look at this being able to run 60 frames per second on Switch 2. They're touching all bases. This is the Capcom we've always wanted to see. It'd be nice to see Square get there, Konami get back there, right? And definitely Western society. Them Western developers need to step their game up. It's like Japan is consistently reaching new peaks, and they're consistently carrying. Western society needs to step it up. You got to wait on some big game like GTA 6 to make it seem like it needs a massive carry, but that's one game. We're talking about all you other developers. Like Bethesda has just been disappointing lately. Starfield is just flopping right now on PlayStation. It's not selling well, and it's buggy. And a lot of people are saying terrible things about it. And Capcom, man, they're just continuously coming out. It's like, dude, you got one game. You know what I mean? Capcom is consistently coming out and just setting the bar. So congratulations to them. As we see, posts all over the place. You know what I mean? We've already have the reviews for Pragmata, and Capcom's proves once again it's on a hot streak with another absolute banger. Yeah, 86 meta right now. See, it's all over the place. 86 meta, OpenCritic 88, going back from between 87 to 88. Are you guys excited to play Pragmata? Are you going to be playing it? Pragmata is an excellent shooter with a hack and twist that introduces strategic depth and variety, all in service of a heartfelt story. GameSpot gives it a 9. Impressive. So we're seeing what's going on here. So we got Uncharted 5 details here. And then we have Pragmata coming out of nowhere. If you didn't know, the reviews were dropping recently. And yeah, the gaming industry is doing very well. We got a lot of good video games coming out this year. We got Pokemon Pokepia, which had a 90 Metacritic. Resident Evil Requiem doing very well. Crimson Desert continued to improve. Had a rough launch, but it came out a lot better. And then we got a lot of other games around the corner this year that are going to be very good as well, with GTA 6 being the biggest launch in gaming history around the corner. Nintendo possibly having some heavy hitters around the corner with some leaks that I know they're not happy about. Definitely when we think about that Ocarina of Time remake, like, whoa, man. And then we got Microsoft potentially having some good games like State of Decay 3, Gears of War. And then Halo, I don't know what to say about that because I'm still kind of disappointed with it not having multiplayer. Then we have Phantom Blade. That's going to be absolutely excellent. Sony has Marvel, Pokemon fighting game coming around the corner. I mean, we have a lot of games coming. Marvel's Wolverine. And they'll probably have some more surprises around the corner that we don't know about. Just a lot of great games coming out this year and that are around the corner. Then we have a lot of stuff coming in the summer as well. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about Pragmata probably surprising you. There were some people probably thinking it was going to be below 80. But here we are. It's not. And Capcom once again sets a new standard with a new IP. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. As usual, keep gaming no matter what platform you're on. Later.